Lacrosse. Good evening, Togepi. Hello, Avocado. Welcome to you both. I hope your faces are faces. How you doing? Got your ornament 5 days early. Oh, good. That's lovely. If you saw what I was posting about earlier in Discord, I got something that I ordered, or not, as the case may be. I got not what I wanted, but I got something. And it's not as though the thing wasn't relevant to my interests, it's just not what I, purchased. To which the seller responded, yikes. And then some other stuff. But yikes was the first thing, which I appreciated. It's just like, wow, how are you? I'm doing alright, how are you, Dice? So the added line was, and it was the one you ordered. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. There you go. Okay. We'll be playing the video game soon. I think I've done everything. I'm pretty sure. I've been continuing to play off air. I've at least checked in every day. And so there are 3 videos in the queue right now to post. One which should have posted like 15 minutes ago. Got an Amazon package too. Was very excited for. Oh. Well, do tell if you care to share. No worries if not. But if so, yes, do. Anyways, we're at roughly 30 minutes. Hello. Welcome to this. It is the Axeman Show. We're playing Animal Crossing City Folk. Yes. Boop, boop, boop.
Came to play, huh? Right now in Dinacto. It's 3:01 p.m. on December 18th, 2024.
I put it back to 4-hour offset just because if the first time I get, "'Twas your manure, lovely." If it's if the first chance I get to play is around 10, 11 midnight, I want to have, the shops be open. So I reset it to this. But I could change it. Or I could not. Honestly, this is fine. Then we get some sunshine. How about we get started? Yeah!
Now, hang on. You are...
I think Thomas.
I'm only joking. I wouldn't forget after one day. Come on, really. Alrighty then. Let's get things ready.
I'm wearing a cardigan tonight.
Thanks for waiting. Hope you have a great time.
I will, maybe. I have some letters, so don't let me forget. They aren't letter gambit letters, they're plot letters. So I'm going to do that now. From Jangle. To all the good kids. Hey, the holiday season is upon us. I'll be delivering gifts on December 24th. From Jingle. Oh, it's Machoke! Oh my god, look! Well, so he is in there. I almost feel like I should give it to you, but you said Persian for that one, so. Almost. This I can get rid of. That's just for winning the thing. I don't need any of the snowman letters. I messed up the snowman the past 2 days. I made the head too big. figured that was gonna... It's a safe guess. But that's why, you know... I think that's why Not Pro Yet and Nev don't spread out their guesses among different pocket monsters. But still, it's nice to know that it's in there. Anyways, well, oh wait, I don't water flowers on here. I don't need to do all that. Like, I take care of them on the days where I'm not streaming. That is true, Tugby. Hi, Rowan. Yo, darling. You're looking stoked. There we go. You're looking stoked. Did you steal that look from me, Mango? Shuffling papers and organizing stuff for pencil necks. But digging fossils is extreme. I find a spot where I think a fossil's buried, and I hear awesome fossil at the top of my lungs. But the other day, Aurora heard me when I stole the fossil when I wasn't, and stole the fossil when I wasn't looking. No joke. It gets hardcore out here. You gotta watch your fossil like an angry hawk, Mango.
Okay.
So, on it. And ooh. I have some other things that are in other news, but I want to just take care of some of the daily stuff first. You may notice that many of the trees seem to be in bloom. That is deliberate. I, instead of clearing off all my fruit on the days where it grew off air, I decided, okay, let me let all of my trees populate with their various fruits, so then I can get a state of the fruit. So now I know which trees are fruit and which trees are not fruit. Because it's important to know, you know, which trees are fruit and which trees are not fruit. Because, like, the trees that are fruit, I might want to do something. And the trees that are not fruit, I might want to do something different. And so, like, again, it's just like, it's an important thing to be aware of, to be countenancing whether or not a tree is fruit or not fruit. Also, it has not snowed in my town since, like, 6 days ago or so. So the snow is looking a little spotty in spots. You like how I said spot twice? These are the two mistake snowmen. I'm not going to talk to them because they're rude and picky. But anyways, I just, you know, I've been letting everything grow back in. Finally built a perfect snowman and made the frozen bed you wanted. Ooh, frozen bed. Sounds cool. Supposed to get 15 to 30 centimeters, so like 6 to 12 inches of snow. Friday into Saturday. Ah! The hybrid pansy! I know where I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna just take that there real quick. We've got plenty of things to do. Got plenty of things to do. I got stuff to take care of. And there are things that, since I don't do them off air, I have that have piled up. Magneton. Okay. Noting that the other snowball is there. We'll come back for that, because I'm just going to quickly drop off. My little flower groves are really growing. Biscuit! Hey, Biscuit! I love you! Someone made Biscuit mad the other day, and I was furious. I was furious! Also, Mitzi, who was just over there, Mitzi asked to move, and I was like, no. You're not a bird, so I'm not having you move before any of the birds move. They should be flying south for the winter, you know what I mean?
Doc, I found you, darling. When I grow up, I've decided I'm going to become an archaeologist. That means I gotta start studying up on fossils, like right this minute, dog. If you happen to come across an ankylotail, could I have it?
I mean, yes, you sure can.
I knew I could count on you, darling. I'm gonna put a gold star next to your name, dog.
That's, I'm not gonna say no, but, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that.
Having a nice afternoon, darling? It's a great day for a walk. Darling, do you have a sec? I want to get your opinion about something here. I was planning on wearing this to the city, but I don't know. What do you think now?
People there on the internet. Do you think Mitzi's outfit is perfect, so-so, or yuck? Answer now. You don't need to do a poll. Perfect. Got one vote for perfect. Perfect. She looks Norwegian. Great. All three perfect.
Really? Oh, what a relief. That makes me feel so much better. I had no idea what I was going to do if I couldn't pull this outfit off.
No, I think the color works for her. Enough. Enough. Alright. Come along, Snowball. Come along. Gotta take you back south now. Take care of the snowman first thing. Get my snowman streak back, because I have 4 of the snowman items so far. Oh, hello. Oh, Tutu is here. Tutu is here. The pitfall seed is here. Coincidence? I'm taking this the wrong way. Tutu? Please, please. Orange is not her color. I agree. She needs something like light blue or light pink. Because those are sort of the, like accent color-wise, those are the things that would suit her. Because, like, girl, that ain't... Orange ain't doing anything for you. Like, I can pull off... Also, by the way, 3D glasses! 3D glasses are back. Also, there was this cute snow hat, so I was like, oh, this is an outfit. And it all goes with the shoes. I need the butt to be bigger. Yeah. Okay, then no. We're good. I'm gonna take this down a little. Now, let's see. You may be asking yourself, oh, Axeman, dung beetles? To which I would respond, I caught one off air. I got sick of trying to deal with it, and so I just waited one of the days, and I ultimately found one and caught it, and the mission has been accomplished. Gotta... I swear, if this is taking it down, it is doing so just barely. I got all this dirt right here. Maybe it's not interpreting it as dirt. There's no way it wouldn't interpret it as dirt. I mean, come on. It's too big. Yeah, it wasn't shrinking. I don't know. Well, I guess I should thank you for not making me a monster, though. Good work on that. Judgy snowman. Maybe it doesn't work like that in this game. Maybe you can't shrink the snowballs. Alright, Bell Rock done. I have found 2 of 3 fossils? Is that right? Yes. I was right. I got some cash. The bird list has you thinking really hard. You were not expecting this. How many birds are there? So I would imagine there's an amount. 21? Yeah. That's one of the bigger villager subsets. I guess that makes sense when you're collapsing, like, a much larger set of species into one villager type. Okay, I want to find the last fossil and have them checked. Keep wanting to rearrange. I get it. The pressure to make things perfect. You're gonna have to read up on them. Oh wow, that's a whole step. Speaking of the pressure to make things perfect, as some of you may recall, I've been working on papers, plural, that are due on Friday, which is 2 days from now. And it's been gross. It's fine. It's fine. They're both, like... I could turn one of them in right this very second. And the other one, I could turn in after I fix the citations, because they have to be in proper format. The other one, the professor was like, whatever, cite things if you want to. I was like, oh, okay, that's... Oh, wow. And so I have cited things, but right now I just have, like, you know, links, rather than, like, proper blue books. Hello, yes, Biscuit?
Oh, darling. Here, take this and don't ask any questions about it.
Okay.
You look all googly-eyed and surprised, dog. Last night, my mom appeared to me in a dream and said, "Give a present to someone who's nice to you, dog." Biscuit, I love you!
Ugh, it's the best. So nice! Oh, now I'm gonna be really sad if I don't get an Ankelo tail. Which is probably gonna... Oh, hello. Hold on. Shut up. No! Stop it! I did not know this would be happening today. I don't know that I knew the conditions for it. Yay! I got the golden slingshot. Now I can shoot 3 pellets at once. So that's nice. Pew! Congratulations, Mavocata. While you were doing that, I got the golden slingshot. Pew! So now, I have extra bullets. You know, the slingshot bullets never come down. I guess I'm just that strong. Hello, little size 1 fish. How you doing? You doing good? How you feeling? Feeling like a fish? Feeling ready to get caught? Feeling like you want to chomp down on the hook? 900 bells. They do, just not anywhere near you. Ah. So that's why DeSolo, you know, has a constant problem with pellets raining down upon its residents. DeSolo is the opposite of De Nocto. It's D-E, no accent mark. S-O-L-O. Okay. Not seeing the fossil in this quadrant. I've scanned pretty thoroughly in the top area. I mean, I haven't, like, looked super carefully behind trees. Of alone. Yeah, it's not the most populated village. Has to be said. Hi, Mitzi. Hi, Rowan. Hello, Aurora. I guess we'll talk. Oh, hello, darling. Hello. I've been thinking about something for a long time, and it's really starting to bug me. You know, we get a lot of visitors here in Denocto, and not just folks from other towns either. I'm talking about the ones who just show up out of nowhere one day. You know them, Les Bunny. Where did they come from, and where do they go? And where do they come from? Cotton Eye Joe? Hard to say. Who knows? These are mysteries. Nice hat. In the game? Thank you. It's a winter knit. I got it from the Able sisters. They gave it to me by selling it to me. So that's exciting for my face. My face, excitement. They are. They're lovely. Okay. Now, I don't think the other fossils in this rough quadrant, unless it's somewhere hidden amongst my apple trees. Granted, the pitfall seed was in a place where it was quite hidden. So, you know, whenever something's on, like, dirt turf rather than the snow, it's harder to see. You just do a quick, good scan. Like, help me out if you see it. Ah, well, there you go. I was about to say, because I'm sure not. Because I didn't walk to the spot where it was yet. Alright, Balrock and fossils done. Ooh, before I check the fossils, how many spots do I have in my inventory? Enough! Fabulous. So of all the fossils that I've gotten over the course of the last 3 days of playing not on air, which again are recorded and available as a lazy YouTube video. Oh, someone pinged, but I went inside. It's fine. Oh, I've rearranged a little as well. Spaceman Sam is now back here on the arcade cabinet and keeping Edgar Smythe Carrot Munch company. You know, I wanted to make sure that he had, like, a stimulating environment. The Iris table and the rock guitar were both items that were in the recycling bin this week, as well as this new red boombox. I moved the vase from this side of the door to this side of the door because I felt like the stairs were partially occluding it. I got this couch from the sky. And then this is a spoiled turnip that I'm going to use to catch ants. And then these dinosaur bones are the only new ones that I got over the course of the past 3 days. So of the 9, only 4 were new, less than 50%. Dun. And if I have space, which I do if I put away my watering can get the dung beetle. Oh, how exciting, Muffka. So you've been looking at GameCube villager houses. There are certainly a ton with paintings. Yeah, that was way more common in GameCube. Alright, well, now I can move the lamp a bit. I had the lamp there because I was like, the dung beetle will probably want to be warm. And I have to have it out, otherwise my house is dark because the Christmas tree doesn't produce the requisite amount of light. But now I think I'll move this back to the other side because if I don't have it... If I have it here, this side of the room feels too heavy. Okay. I'll be curious to hear it later. And also, scrumptious, endearing juice is what's in that clip title. It's Boshi time. Yeah, I have no idea what Boshi is, but sure.
Ooh, zwah! Oh, I beg your pardon, I'm a bit of a night owl, don't you know?
We have not seen Blathers awake because of the times that I've had the game set to. I also feel like he wakes up later in this one. Excuse me. Oh, good heavens. I ate spaghetti and meat balls today.
In any case, allow me to welcome you to the De Nocto Museum. Now then, may I assist you? You have but to ask, I am at your service.
I have a donation.
Hooty-hoo, is that so? Oh, what shall you donate to? Sweet suspense.
Okay, I have dinosaur track, seismoskull, triceratops. I just was making sure none of those were an ankylotale tail. Okay, I'll start with the coprolite. We'll save the bug for later as a treat.
Hooty-hoo, this is some coprolite.
Which I'm pretty sure is fossilized feasts, you know.
And with that, away it goes to our fine collection. Who absolutely smashing a fantastic find. These coprolites are treasure troves of information, eh what? For example, there are little stones mixed in with the droppings of some herbivorous dinosaurs. Indeed, they would swallow plants and stones, which mashing together in their stomachs digested food. We can learn not just what they ate, but also how they ate. Hooty. Oh, I beg your pardon. I was so enthralled, I spouted hot air like a boiling teapot, eh what? There's this one wolf that has a house composed of 7 paintings, 4 chairs, and a stereo playing KK Tango. In Forest and Forest Plus, she has 8 paintings. What happened to the 8th? Oh, now, do you wish to donate anything else?
Yes, I sure do, Blathers. I have dinosaur track.
Hooty-hoo! This is a dinosaur track. And with that, away it goes to our fine collection. Oh, simply mind-boggling. This fossil is a perfect specimen. Judging by the shape, I'd say this dinosaur track is from a mighty T-Rex. Ah, but don't dare scoff as if this is just any old footprint. More so than even bones, dinosaur tracks provide us with a plethora of interesting information. Oh yes, for example, they tell us about the creature's skin and locomotion speed. What? Oh, I beg your pardon, I was so enthralled, I sputtered hot air like a boiling teapot. What?
I do wish to donate anything else.
Aught else you shall receive. The seismoskull.
Hooty-hoo, this is a seismoskull, and with that away it goes to our fine collection. I say it would be splendid if the other parts were found. I do so wish to see the creature in its entirety.
That one wasn't in the public domain. Ooh, saucy.
Oh, now, do you wish to donate anything else?
Yeah. So there are paintings that got cut between Japanese and American Animal Crossing.
Huh.
Now that's one I never knew.
What do you think? This is a Triceratops. And with that, away it goes to our fine collection. I say it would be splendid if the other parts were found. I do so want to see this creature in its entirety.
Alright. Now we'll do the bug, and then we'll check fossils. Guess what, Blathers? Dung beetle!
Oh, I dare say that is a dung beetle. Stop! Do not free it! Leave the beast caged! Insects, rather, bother me. Touching them strikes me as quite revolting, what? These beetles are also known as scarabs, and were once revered in some parts of the world. Looking at it now, I must admit there is something a bit refined about its antennae and legs. Ugh! Enough, I say. Our thanks for the donation. We shall endeavour to keep the wretch safe and happy. Nope. I salute your patronage. I trust we may continue to rely on your generosity.
Nintendo recap. And what is that, motherfucker? May you assist me? Of course you may assist. Please, if you would, Blathers. Check fossil. Check fossil.
Woody hoo, how marvellous. Show me the fossil with all speed.
I sure will. Gee, mister, that sounds keen.
Fascinating. I have you now, fossil. Aha! This reluctant beauty tried to remain anonymous, but none resist Blathers.
Show you the data they collected about you with lovely graphs so you don't feel like it's a bad thing. Oh! So the same thing as the Twitch recaps. Gotcha.
What you have here is an ichthyotorso.
They ain't collecting nothing from my Wii U.
Woo, indeed, woohoo! And thusly I return it to your safekeeping. Woo!
Think I can get Biscuit to be okay with an ichthyotorso rather than an ankylotail? Because, I got an ichthyotorso. You watched The Matrix. I've never seen it, actually, so I have very little comments, except I saw the graphics interchange format you posted earlier of Keanu Reeves. Gotcha, totally.
Fascinating. I have you now, fossil. Aha! To put it simply, this is an apatoskull. Quite, of this I have no doubt. I must confess, this is quite a fossil, one that is yet to find its way into our collection in point of fact. This apatoskull holds significant historic value for Denocto. The further study of this marvel would increase our understanding of the region's natural history. Might I cajole you into parting with it?
Sure, take it.
Hooty-hoo! Are you quite sure? Simply smashing, I'm chuffed as chips. I say it would be splendid if the other parts were found. I do so want to see this creature in its entirety. Any additional fossils for me to appraise, perchance?
Yes, and if this fossil is a donatable fossil over the course of the past 4 days, we'll be 50-50. If not... Blathers, I've got some questions.
Fascinating. I have you now, fossil. Aha! This reluctant beauty tried to remain anonymous, but none resist Blathers. What you have here is a seismo hip. Who indeed, woohoo! I must confess this is quite a fossil, one that is yet to find its way into our collection in point of fact. This seismo hip holds significant historic value for Denocto. The further study of this marvel will increase our understanding of the region's natural history. Might I cajole you into parting with it? Yea. Hooty-hoo! Are you quite sure? Simply smashing. I'm chuffed as chips. I say it would be splendid if the other parts were found. I do so want to see this creature in its entirety. Oh, then, might you need anything else? No! I don't! Oh, is that so? Very good. I heartily encourage you to wander at your leisure. Oh, this is rather embarrassing, but we have almost nothing on display. But I assure you the staff here is doing its best. After all, it's just me.
Well, Avocado, let's go have a look at it. Then you can decide what jokes you may or may not like to make. That's the beauty of video game. Boy, I still have none of that dinosaur. It's so close to the door. Like, some of these sours are getting close to finished. A lot of them are one-off. Missing some heads, some torsos. Ain't got nothing of that dinosaur. But some of these are coming along. I don't think any dinosaur is complete yet. I don't think we've had a full description. And this, I'm guessing, is the... Yeah, this is the Seismosaur. So those are the hips there. If they say anything to you. Told you that in school. Well. Well. Yeah, nary a completed dinosaur. I think 2 that have yet to be started, but plenty that are 1 away from done. I'm reasonably happy with that. You know, that's good progress for 15 days. I wonder what genius first thought to display the bones in the upright position. Gosh, bones, upright. Trap. Everything else sellable? Yes. Yes, everything else is sellable. Please sell an axe today, because if he's selling an axe today, because my first one is, you know, really close to breaking, and he hasn't sold any others. Yes! Got a bit of a lesson in Japanese slang today. Care to share, motherfucker? Because that sounds interesting.
Welcome. Please, browse all you like. Yes, tell me, what can I do for you?
I have a few things to sell.
Thank you.
In relation to upright bones. I mean... Ooh. Buy a little stove, a little shelf, a beige box. I'll take it. Oh, so the stove is... Sorry. Tomno, sorry. Move. Move! Oh my gosh. Look, it's so tall. There's no way I could reach it. I'm just a small villager. A floral wall. Let's see it. Yeah, I don't have this yet. I'll take it! Some ceramic tile. Let's see it. I might have this, I might not. You got this from an English teacher in Japan. His students aren't... and say things that translate to English as, my son is standing up. Oh. Oh. I have never understood people, because there are people who exist who would be like, you know, Junior. It's like, Ugh. You know, I'm gonna take the ceramic towel. Flying paper I already got. I'm good, thank you. Mosaic paper. Yeah, Avocado, that is a third-hour topic, if I've ever seen one.
A nice design, yes? It would only cost 160 bells. Nice,
I'll take it. Alright, give me that axe. I'm so excited. I can chop so many trees. I'm good. I mean, yeah. Avocado, I'm not blaming you. Sun Cosmos? Is that what the yellow ones are called? What? So, yeah, right? Dice, like, I don't... Hey, Raviolan! How you doing? Oh my goodness, long time no see. How you been? How you feeling? Your Wi-Fi was acting up early. Hey, no worries. I get it. Alright, well, the red pansies can go with the rest of my pansies. And the Sun Cosmo... I'm just curious what that is. Because, like, in my mind, it's like this sort of beautiful orange, red, yellow Cosmo. Okay, no ants yet. Red pansy can go here. I'm thinking it'll be a yellow one, yes. However, I don't remember there being called that, but I can check. Because I've got a Cosmo patch over by Aurora's house. This will be a rose patch eventually. Not sure if I knew this, but Franklin and Farley come from Animal Crossing that weren't in Forest or Forest Plus. I did not know that. You know, long time ago, long time ago, I looked up fun facts about Animal Crossing to talk about during the Axeman Show. No, Sun is different. Sun is not yellow. Is it white? Oh, well, sir. Well, this is exciting. I think I've received a rare flower. Then what is a Sun Cosmo? Well, let's find out. Plorp. What do you mean? It's yellow! Okay. Brand. Just trying to upsell you. Whatever, that's not getting watered. And not just because I don't have my watering can. But also because I'm mad. Anyways. Since I got that axe. Ooh. We have an activity to do. Hey, Mitzi, what's up?
You, darling, I need to ask you something, and I want you to tell me the truth now. Do you think it's weird the way I can't stop saying now?
It's fine. I gave that to you. It's fine.
Really? I can't tell you how comforting that is now. Now I can hold up my head with pride and shout now to the world without shame.
Oh, I'm curious what's happening here.
Choo-choo, I got a letter I want to send you. Will you tell me what your address is?
Oh, Dice, that might make sense. I made her say meow. Yeah, I did, Mavocata. The tilde is classic me. Oh, the Famicom games Mahjong and Gomoku no Rabe were replaced by Soccer and Excite Bike since neither were released outside of Japan. It's just the Japanese word for meow. No, avocado? There's your Japanese lesson of the day. Anyways. What? My address? My address? Can you believe I totally just forgot where I live? But it's no problemo. Just address it to the most adorablest girl in town. It'll hit me pronto.
Yeah. See, that's what you told me last time I had a letter for you. And so I did that, but... Well, you know, that Pete... Apparently he delivered your letter to Phyllis.
Ooh.
After that, Phyllis got really mad at me, muttering something about mashers.
Are you serious? Dude, no way! I think it's time I had like a little chit-chat with that bear brain about these twinkles. Next time, I'm sure it'll come straight to me, so don't forget. Most adorablest girl in town.
Oh, alright. People wonder why I don't write more letters. Yeah.
Cosmos Amarillo. See. Anyways, after that whole interaction, here's the game plan. My goal, is to replace most of the normal basic trees, like this in here, with fruit-bearing trees. I'm going to try and organize things roughly in groves. So, for example, this will become a cherry tree, because I've got a sort of mini cherry grove over here. Not pro yet, hello. Welcome to Tree Time with Axeman. Winter garden. I know! I've been doing so much winter planting! I'm gonna be ready for the harvest. She must have been holding the shovel. Interesting. Yeah. Well, it's because, like, in Animal Crossing City Folk, making money isn't the easiest thing in the world. And so, as a result, you have to make conscientious choices about what mechanisms you're going to pursue. Some people, they're fish people. Some people like to play it fast and loose with the stock market. I've decided I'm going to be a fruit boy. Once you place down the sun cosmos, they turn into yellow cosmos, apparently. Well, that stinks. Oh, you just decided that? Look, Monfocata. Look. I know what I'm about. All of these trees are going to be apple trees. I just don't want to, like, I want to be careful about when I pick apples off of a tree. So that way I know, like, I know that I'm picking from an apple tree. It's like everything in this orchard, apple tree. I know that. I've already worked here. The Herald Luna is replaced with the brook trout. And it being less known outside Japan. Gotcha. Fruit. Oh, hang on. You know, just you know, eat a cherry. Mmm, delicious. as I was saying, money making in Animal Crossing City Folk is not necessarily the easiest endeavor. I actually think that that will be a better spot for the apple tree. I hope it'll grow. Because it's a fine distance from all the other apple trees around it. It would be a little better for pathing reasons. So Sonic 3 comes out this Friday, and you've learned amazing news that you might get that day off. That's awesome, not pro yet. So you could go to like a midnight premiere. I think a midnight premiere might be the best way to see it, because then there would be a much more limited number of, you know, screaming children. Still need to watch the second one. Yeah, it feels like the second one just came out. Because, like, what? The first one was, like, right before the pandemic, right? It was, like, February 2020. And so it was, like, one of the top grossing films of the year. Balance the prices of things. I see. Toby, I see. In your area, schools get out early on Friday. Because it's probably right before the holiday break, no? Okay. So with this little apple orcharding done, that's correct. Bingo. I've decided I want this right by my house to be a cherry grove, because cherries are the native trees. Right, Dylan, honestly, if people weren't here to remind me, I wouldn't know either. So, like, no shade. He also has several television programs. And they end up being dollars in these trees. I see, avocado. Ooh, a rob-a-bed. I can't wait to see what that's like. Gosh, all these trees have such wonderful things. Give me $1. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. I came here to check out that robo-bed. Why, that sure is a robo-bed. Drew's trying to bribe you not to cut them down? Possibly. So that's where the Raveler comes from. It sure does not pro yet, yes. Yeah, now I shouldn't need to do, you know, too many more cherry trees. And there's a part of me that kind of wants to just get rid of this one, because it makes things sort of hard to see over here. In fact, I think I shall. Kablap. Yeah, my raid alert sound is the sound of bees. The do 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 do. I could add one here, though. I would be okay with that. Where people don't go to watch the films, they go to get attention for watching a film. So, like, they go to see a movie just to talk about it on social media, or... It's the sound of immediate danger. Yeah, I'm curious for some clarification on this point as well. Oh, it's Machamp. I guess we've had Machoke and Machamp today. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need 4 more cherries. I could also respace these. So instead of like this sort of oblong, I could orchard them a bit more and maybe get in a fifth. It's like do one. No, 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 no. Yeah, might see if that'll take as an orchard. Oh, singing in the theater. Yeah. Yeah, Monfacata. The internet's disgusting. That's the topic of one of my papers. Wrote a whole thing about foreign influence campaigns. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh. Still first hour. Yeah, Monfacata sure is. Look, we've got lots of fruit. We've got fruity business to take care of here. Yeah. Now, Priya, I've seen like maybe 2 or 3 movies in a theater like that. It's nice. It's nice. I don't know that I need it, but it's nice. Love harvesting fruit. That's what I call looking at my Tinder matches. Heyo. Oh my gosh. Axeman is on fire with the comedy tonight. Just joke. They used seaweed to fertilize the soil in Edwardian times. Yeah, because they were dumb. Ahem. Saw someone get super mad over someone singing in theaters, even though the movie going to be watched was delayed by 45 minutes and nothing was happening. I didn't say that it wasn't effective, Monfacata. Play back the transcript. You'll see that I have not perjured myself. Thank you. Alright. This cherry tree is gone. It's going to become an apple tree. Actually, this one could just stay gone. Again, for the purpose of good pathing. Yet another reason for me to not go to the movie theaters. Yeah. People do dumb things. Monfacata, one can do something dumb and get lucky. Oh, I had a really, like, a slightly risque, self-deprecating joke that came into my head right after that. What do you have against the Edwardian farmers? I mean, nothing in particular. It's going to be 15 showings at the theater you're going to for Sonic 3, and one of them is in Spanish. You should see that one. What is Knuckles in Spanish? El Knuckles? Am I correct? Togepi, I'm glad that you also went to Knuckles. No. But why not? Don't you want to see El Knuckles? I know, I sure do. I hear they have different hats in the Spanish version. Now you have to go see it. Static!
Hi there, darling.
Or,
Always nice to have you stop by, Liz Bunny.
fast.
Say, you know Benedict and Tiffany, right? The two always seem to be hanging out together. The weird thing is they don't even seem to be that close. It's obvious what's going on. One of them must have some dirt on the other, Liz Bunny.
Also, Static asked me for a goldfish. Like, half the town says Les Bunny. Because the custom catchphrases catch on much more quickly. Lord. Tier list for the pigs now. Go ahead. Avocado, I ain't stopping you. Yeah, this is another tree that I think I'll just discard. I've added plenty of trees. And I may try and, like, find a replacement spot for this tree. If you really wanted to know what that sounded like, you could watch Sonic 2 on Paramount and turn on Spanish audio. But not pro yet, El Knuckles. Oh, I'm not saying Knuckles wasn't in Sonic 2. I'm just saying you should want more El Knuckles. Everyone should. This is an important fixture of society now, I've decided. Oh. La Shadow. La? And I still have another axe. So we're not out of luck just yet. Might as well grab my watering can. I might water my flowers just to show you what the process is like. Had a shirt catch on. Jambette wore the mummy shirt. She gave it to Gala, who gave it to Tutu, who gave it to Rowan. Tutu and Rowan. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. This axe only has a few swings left in it, so I'm hoping I can get through this tree. Okay, good. That means I can fix up this orchard. It's actually laid itself out pretty nice. Like, I don't hate this as sort of a naturalistic landscape. This tree is a little... Like, I might cut it. Might say nope. But, like, it's there. It doesn't necessarily bother me. Let me go get some apples. I'm not gonna get as far as I wanted. These cherries. Eat. Eat. Dollar. Eat. Alright, 6 at a time is fine. Yeah. It's always rough when it's like, it's something that it's like you want it to be that specific villager's thing. Or like you just gave something to that villager because you're like, I don't care. Like, this is fine. Fruit event. Hello, it is you, Sea-Doo! Garcia, welcome on in. Welcome to Wednesday Axeman Show, where we're making fruit mischief. Because I've decided I'm going for fruit strats. That is not an Eevee, that is a Velplum. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna, I'm finding places for new trees in certain areas, but like some places, like, you know, Fruit Mischief is a great name for a punk band. I agree. I like it. All right, perfect. I need 3 more apples. Exactly. Once this is done, this does take care of this entire quadrant, which is now entirely apple and cherried up, if I'm correct, and coconuts. This quadrant also has coconuts. Yeah, because those were the cherry trees. I have initiated the growth of some new cherry trees to have a cherry grove near my house, because that says to knock to... Oh, hey. Hi, Biscuit. You want more things?
You just gotta help me out, darling. I'm counting on you, dog. See, I'm making up a new language, and I'm trying to think of a good way to say hi to people. So, darling, can you think of anything good, dog?
Sure!
Yippee! Alright, dog. I just know you'll think of something really cool.
Roughs up. Similar wavelength, Fungi Gal. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Roughs up.
Roughs up? What do you think? Roughs up! It'll be our secret code that adventure is afoot, dog.
Love you, Biscuit! Love you! God, he's the best. Oh. Like, for some villagers, it's like, yeah, I'll take the time to come up with something. And for some, it's like, I don't care. I'm not gonna say no, because I'm trying to be nice and get stuff from you. But, like, coming up with a greeting, I mean... So difficult. To do. Yeah, and Tatu, who like discards the one we give her like 2 days later. It's like, I worked hard on that. Jeez, Tatu. Make me have to come up with another one. Okay. This area is it's a peach grove. Oh, hello. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind perchance waiting? Thank you. Let us see. What gifts does the bounty of the sky... A cabin dresser! Well, that will be lovely to go with my cabin couch. And I honestly think it'll work in my current decor. Because I'm doing, like, reds and greens, and so it's, like, cozy, warm stuff. It's how you decide when it's time to let someone go if you get tired of coming up with greetings for them. Oh, that is accurate. This is another tree that, in my opinion, could go. Because it's just so off to the side. Like, if you'll let me just plant one here, I'm gonna do it. It's a little awkwardly spaced from, like, these trees, but, like... I could do some long-term adjustments. Like, gradually call and replace the trees to make a better peach grove. But I don't want that tree no more. Like, for example, I would get rid of this cherry tree entirely. Axe, please. I would also actually drop and swap this peach tree, which I'll do now. And then instead of having a tree there, sort of maintain the, like, the 6-way pattern that I've been doing. It's like there's a nice degree of spacing. Started with the same letter. Sure did. And Ditto has showed up, at least somewhat recently. Just put it on the ground. Get to it. Is there a state of most ugliness for a village to attain? I believe so. I mean, like, you can let all the weeds grow out. And there's always a threshold level on the, like, town beauty scale where it's like, oof, you know? The oof level. Alright, eat some cherries. And yeah, Rafflesias will grow. If your town's real messy. Eat. Eat. Consume. Yeah, these trees are all eliminatable. Ah! Darn it. Okay. Well, I'm out of axes. Axes show up like once every 4 days in the Nook shop. So I'm gonna have to wait to continue fruit replacement until later. But I've at least now planted some patches. And like this, that should be a fair game spot. That should go. Sort of gradually organizing this area. And these are all peach trees that are growing. It's annoying. Ugliest village for mobs. But it's like, I want to continue. I want to cut down more trees. And fix them. Because I'm sprucing up this town, or, whatever these trees are, not spruce. You'll get joke? It's a tree joke. It's based on the fact that tree is a spruce. I hope you like joke.
Let's all laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
Are you real? Thank you, Toby, for redeeming comedy. Which you should hopefully all be able to hear. And which should be in good balance with the game audio. Should be. We heard. Yay! I did it! Yeah, this does mean... I wish I had a way of, like... Oh, actually, wait, I do! There is a way of doing this. I can... how do I, in this game? Display on ground. Display on ground. I can mark off the plane trees in this area, so that way I can pick fruit in this general vicinity without worrying about forgetting which are the plane trees and which aren't. Because that's my fear sometimes. I worry about accidentally cutting down a fruit tree. And I'll want to leave some of these, like, normal trees just for, like, you know, thing spawning reasons. And honestly, this area might not be bad for it, just because, like, you know, this is a pretty limited set of trees. I'm just going to make sure that I've got these marked. I don't need to mark the conifers. You might be asking, why are you hitting the minus button every time? At first it was a mistake, and now it's habit, so... Yeah, like, I've got this orange tree here, but it doesn't need to be by any account. I'll have a second orange grove at some point. And it also doesn't exactly matter, so long as I have access to all of the fruit, which I do. It doesn't matter the exact proportion. So, like, I've got apples and cherries in one part of the island, town. This side is orange grovey. With the exception of down here, which is still peach grovey. And then, you know, I've got a ton of apples and cherries down here. And then across the river, I've got my pear trees. Somewhere. There they are. And so it's like, you know, I've got machinations. I've got, like, ideas, thoughts, considerations, plans that could come to fruition. Let's go check out that cabin dresser. And then we might go on a little plant water. Pun intended. Not entirely. And so it's like, now I've got two parts of town, the sort of lower right and upper right, where I can just pick the trees clean and have every confidence they'll come back full fruit. Or that I'll know which ones won't. I'm gonna put my tool, well, most of my, I'm gonna keep the slingshot because you always want to keep the slingshot, and I'm also gonna keep the fishing rod because you always want to keep the fishing rod. Since I'm not gonna be planning anything new, I'm gonna keep that. Cabin dresser. Let's see. It's gonna be pretty wood. Oh, it's a vertical. You know, I don't hate that. It's cute. I could put it by the... How do you get the golden tools in this game? Different mechanisms for each one. So for example, the gold shovel, you bury a shovel for a day and then dig it back up, and then it's a gold shovel. And then for the gold slingshot, I have no idea, but I got it today. And then I think the gold net and fishing rod are for, like, specific amounts of completion. Maybe I just get rid of the clothes closet. Plorp. Oh. Y'all didn't see that. I didn't make a mistake. You made a mistake! The Christmas tree in the middle of the room, while very festive and appropriate, is a little teeny bit of an impediment to, like, moving things around. But this is cute. It's like the wood stuff is now feels more cohesive. I still wish I had a different light. Got my little activities corner. Got my tunes. Got my Christmas. Shot down 14 balloons. That makes sense. I've been shooting down balloons pretty much whenever I see them. Okay. Perfect. So now we're gonna water some flowers. Because that's gonna darn happen today. Because like I've been getting some hybrids. But also, I want to show you the payoff of the fruit gambit. Because as you may recall, with the exception of times where you get one of the particularly lucrative fish, you know, the most you're going to get in bringing back a load of river fish is probably around 4,000 or 5,000, and the most you're going to get in bringing back a load of ocean fish is probably around 7,000. And that's even if you're doing some discrimination to, you know, get rid of some of the cheap fish. The pond smelts, crucian carps, horse mackerels, and the like. Which you can do roughly by shadow size. And so, and you know, that work takes time. Because, oh, yes, Rowan? Alright, darling. Alright, darling. Are you ready for a super hardcore question? Sorry, Rowan's voice still cementing. If all that was left in this world was Biscuit, me, and you. And let's say Biscuit had some palace tile. Who would you choose? Me or Biscuit, Mango? I'd pick you because you're the one asking me this question. Whoa, right on. You take me over some palace tile? Or wait, maybe you're choosing me over my bird. Still, I gotta say I'm flattered, Mango. The last time he asked that, he gave me the item he mentioned. It's not the first time Rowan has done this. He likes to play mind games. It's like, I get it. There's intrigue. I want a palm tree here. I think I've tried to grow it before and I don't think it grows. Okay. I mean, I've got an amount. Golden rudder net from getting all fishing bug. That's what I thought. Oh, hello. I don't need you. I don't have my net on me, A, and B, it literally doesn't matter. So now, we take a load of fruit from our fruit area. Darn it! I'm gonna go get my net. Maybe he'll sell one and I can just pick it up. No, he's not selling one today. Oh, it's Porygon. This is going to be slightly skewed by the introduction of 2 other items, but they honestly might sell for less than the fruit. Yeah, so with very minimal effort, can pick up like 6K. Like, super minimal. So again, to do that with fish, you'd have to spend, you know, like 10 minutes maybe? Min-maxing bells? Look, in City Folk, you gotta. What is that? That's a size 1 fish. Yeah. Togepi, yeah. As is tradition with the Golden Axe. Which I don't even have, like, any sort of access to yet. Yeah, so it's like, the reason I've been so aggressively growing non-native fruit trees is because it's literally the best way to make money in City Folk. Like, New Leaf, Island Bugs. New Horizons, Stock Market. City Folk, fruit. No wonder she was axed. Okay, and I gotta get my net because I gotta be able to catch the ants. And since I'm going to be walking back and forth for a bit, it makes sense. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to put the watering can away. I watered my roses. Y'all saw it. I don't need to do that right this very moment. Sir, thank you. Yeah, so it's like 12 fruits, which is 4 trees. Wait, where's my net? $12 fruits, 4 trees worth. Selling Bunny Day furniture. That also makes sense. You know, the holiday furniture also sells well, which is... I'm looking forward to Christmas. Christmas is coming! Sooner than you think. It begins. Do I have other coconuts that have grown? Because 2 is an odd number. It's an even number, but it is an unusual fruit number. I would like a usual fruit number. I know, Dice. I know. I have so much shopping to do. It's fine. It's a prime fruit number. Kept giving you less and less eggs to dig up when you time traveled consecutively. Correct. Able. Forgot that I have the turnip out there for ants. There we go. Plorp. There's no sneaking with the net in this game. Ant, 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 ant. I'm redundant. Okay. Might as well take that into bladders. We're here. I don't think I can eat it.
What? Oh, I beg your pardon, I'm a bit of a night owl, don't you know? In any case, welcome me to the Donacno Museum. Now I assist you, but you have to ask at your service.
You like that it's circular?
Yeah, because it's teeny.
It does the same thing with the mosquitoes. Donate the wee fella to your tummy. Nah. I'm gonna donate to an owl who will hate it.
Ooh, I dare say that is an ant. Stop! Do not free it. Leave the beast caged. Insects rather bother me. Touching them strikes me as quite revolting. What? Most people seem to regard ants as peaceful creatures, but in truth they're quite savage insects. What? Indeed, when I was but a fledgling, I once sat on an ant nest by accident. The wretched thing set upon me within moments. My poor tail feathers took forever to grow back. Blech, enough, I say. Ah, thanks for the donation. We shall endeavour to keep the wretches safe and happy.
What kind of ants did he say? Anyways, I'm good. That wasn't so much an ant fact as it was an anecdote about you. But, like, okay. Okay. Oh, oof. Guys, oh. Which is the correct response to that. I'm sure that's what you were going for. It was just a, oh. Whoa. Here, take this messy, spoiled turnip. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Now, continuing with Fruit Gambit. You got a little time at this point, and now I can put my net away because there is truly nothing that I need to catch bug-wise that I don't have to, like, work to get. Ooh, hello. Size 1 fish. Always worth it to go for size 1 river fish. They sell better than them fruit. All of them do. Because at this time of day, it is just bitterlings and goldfish. Do I have flies? I do have flies! I do. 120 each. That would have been nice. I would have made a small profit on mine if I had sold them at that price. Geography. Instead, I lost over half of my money. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's not like I put in 44,000 bets or anything. Alright. Fishing rod and slingshot. With these 2 items in tow. Should still have 12 slots. They do indeed. Which means 4 fruit trees. I mean, that's the thing. Like, the fruit tree, it piles up real quick. And so, like, you can see, like, when I look at, when I look at these orchards, I'm just seeing green. Even though these apples are red, I'm seeing green. Or, well, yellow as the case were in Animal Crossing, since the bells are, little gold coins. But someone barter a paper tiger all the way to enough to pay off all their loans, including storage expansions in New Horizons. Like, they started with that and got, like, more and more expensive things. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We'll be back. Hi, Aurora. Bye, Aurora. You're not getting any of my apples. The other reason to have all the fruit in your town, trading through Nookazon. Oh. And that's the, that's the, like, it's the third-party site, right? That's not something that's in the game. Because I can't remember what's in that phone and what's not. Boom. Fruit Gambit. You're the king of Nook shopping. Darn right I am. And of course, selling things to Mr. Nook here helps spur him to develop his shop, because you have to do a certain amount of bells in commerce, but it does not matter whether that is purchase or sell. Because I think he's, if he sees you selling a bunch of stuff, he's like, I've given him the money. He can buy more things. You say Tanuki, but I say Raccoon. Yeah, Feng Shui is a thing in City Folk. I have not worked on it yet, nor have I looked into it. There are things you can do to influence it, and your luck will influence things in the game. And so it can be an important activity to take on oneself. Yeah, this is the requisite amount of apples. I'm not gonna, like, pop open another tree. Although, like, if I were willing to forego the chance to, to fish for something, which I am, because I have all the fish except for a freshwater goby, which is like, we'll work on that. Yeah, if I just boop. Color matching yellow west, red east, green south. Yeah. Yeah, that sure does sound like something you could do. And it sure does sound like something that I might do later. If I do it like this, I can get 7,500 per inventory. Boom! How do you like them apples? Because fruit don't stack in this game. Oh, hi Mitzi. What is Tutu holding a watering can for? I'm always concerned.
Yeah, darling. I need to ask you something. I want you to tell me the truth, you know? Do you think it's weird the way I can't stop saying...
It's fine! It's fine. I already told you it's fine, Mitzi. It's fine.
Really? I can't tell you how comforting that is, you know? Now I can hold up my head with pride and shout, you know, to the world without shame.
It's, like, girl, it's fine. I get... Boy, she needs a lot of validation. Maybe I should have let her move. Not sure she agrees. If she doesn't agree, she can change it. She can get a new catchphrase from anyone in town. I don't, like... I'm not the only one that can give her a catchphrase. She could start talking to Tutu and say Twonkles if she wants, but, like... I'm not gonna say, like, oh yeah, you should definitely change the catchphrase that I gave. I mean, please. Yeah, I wouldn't personally talk to Tutu, but one could, in theory, talk to Tutu. I hope also that everyone appreciates how I pronounce Tutu the same way I pronounce Tutu. So I think it's more fun that way. Speaking of villagers, in Wild World, villagers can have 25 different exteriors for their house. In City Folk, they can have 5 different exteriors, all depending on the town you get. The interiors are where it's at. I'm okay with the houses being a little samey on the outside. Like, I get this, some people I want some more variety, but, like, I'm okay with things as they are. This guy has a lot of charm for me. I wasn't originally going to be talking like this, but then in the middle of my yawn, it was the only way I could talk, and so now I'm kind of committed to the bit for at least, like, 2 more minutes. Or, like, 15 seconds. Like, it's fine. Also, this reminds me, we have not seen Tiffany up today. I gotta go see her. It's, like, important. Because she's one of the critical villagers. She's one of the ones where it's like, it would be devastating if she left. Devastating. Okay. That takes care of all of them apples. Yeah, so I'm almost done with this area, and then we got some peaches. Plasmona. I don't think that's odd. I mean, the fact that they're set and don't change was probably easier given the memory limitations of the N64. Just call me the produce department because I am just full of fruit. Look, I'm gonna carve a nice chunk out of my current debt. Fruit Lord. That is also a name. Somehow feels both empowering and pejorative at the same time, which is a tough tightrope to walk. Well done. gonna take like 5 days for all these trees to grow in. So excited. Aw, dice. We'll let it through. Because I remember Gaylord, our protagonist of Pokemon Gold. Still sensitive. That's a different setting. No, your privilege. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Togepi. Like, it makes sense that it is that way given the limitations of early Animal Crossing. The root. Picking fruit. Getting fruit. Eating fruit. I still haven't been to the Able Sisters yet. I'll have to make sure I keep some money. I don't think I'll be able to get quite to 100k. But if I can knock it out to the tune of about 70 or 80k, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, so the loosely called guide that I read about making money in City Folk. I've seen some of the villagers on the N64. Oh yes! Like, GameCube N64, like, Animal Forest, Animal Crossing, Animal Forest E, Animal Forest E+, villagers are wild at times. They definitely refine the set before they put them forward to WoW World. Yeah. Yeah, Dice, it's, it's like that thing in that show. You know what I'm talking about, the thing in that show. You know that show with the stuff? Where the guy goes boop, 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 boop. And there's usually a woman. Finished watching that show about the Edwardian farm today. He made a gilded weather vane that left the valley all sorrowfully. Looked for the farm on Google Earth just now, and you couldn't recognize anything that looked like the farm, so you saw a gilded weather vane on the roof. Something about a gilded weather vane that is so... like, it's evocative in a very specific way. That's all I have to say. It's evocative in a very specific way. "10 years ain't bad. I'm not surprised that a farm would go to pot if it's untended for 6 years, but... And Fungi, the reason we're correcting down is most likely because the pictures were from... Oh, Mom, for credit, I assumed that you were calculating based on the fact that the Google Earth pictures were taken in 2020. I assumed that you had just seen that data and done the calculation. Like, I thought you had done the math. You didn't do the math? Because just as a friendly reminder for all and sundry here at the Axeman Show, we like it when people do the math. Which also reminds me of the, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen it, please go look up the Atari Jaguar commercial. Do the math commercial on YouTube. There should be a woman with an aggressive bob haircut in the thumbnail. That's how you know you're in the right place. Like, just so... It's one of the best commercials I've ever seen for one of the worst video gaming systems I've ever seen. And really, it's just the rage. Just the barely contained rage in the woman in the commercial. He definitely had energy back in the day. Yeah, something tells me, you know, if it's of its time, and of course by of its time, I mean fueled by cocaine. As a reminder, we here at the Axeman Show do not talk about drugs, nor do we endorse drug use. But we sometimes do talk about, you know, good, clean, Christian prescription drugs and cocaine. So afraid to look at... No, it's fine. Don't be afraid of it. It's amazing. It's not scary. I mean, it's kind of scary. But, like, in a good... Like, it's a roller coaster scary. It's not, like... seeing your teacher at the beach scary. Alright. I think that's going to be all of the fruit sales that I do today. I'm going to go just grab my tools. But as you can see, money. Like, I haven't even, like, picked clean all the fruit in my town. Oh, Monfocata. Oh, Monfocata. It's less shading on them. They developed as, you know, a bit of time at the gym. Oh, speaking of, the gymnasium that I have been attending, decided on Monday. Not decided, well, they decided on Monday to post a flyer on their door that said, hey, we're moving Tuesday. So yeah, new location, coming soon. And we think we'll be open Wednesday. They're not open Wednesday. And also, I was supposed to work with my trainer on Tuesday, and they were like, nope, no longer possible. So, nope. And so I had to do a workout at home yesterday, and it was disgusting. Ugh, exercise. Oh, I guess I already picked those oranges. Okay, well then, let's do a little river fishing. Hater just repeating Jaguar disgruntledly. It's one of my favorite things. Jaguar, Jaguar, Jaguar. Sorry, I don't mean to repeat something that you dislike. But I genuinely quite like it. Because again, it's the thinly veiled rage. Or thinly contained. Classes in the back of the moving van. Well, you see, my trainer he's not, like, affiliated with the gym. He's just a guy I know from high school. Who now does exercises for money. You know, as is the way of the future. Fish. Gotta catch size 2 fish, actually, because I'm still looking for the freshwater goby, which are a size 2 fish. So I can't just ignore them. They're all gonna be pond smelts! Every time! You know what? Let me check my fish spreadsheet, because it's like, I swear I have the time wrong or something. They use hard drives to teach you Kung Fu. Do I, fish vision... I'm sorry, Dice, you'll have to say that again. Yeah, freshwater goby, size 2, 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. All year. Did I know? No, with the caveat of what it... Or, do you mean that the way fish see the bobber? Because it's like, yeah, I knew that. Because it's like, I can tell when they've locked onto it and when they haven't. And so and I can tell it's not just proximity based, because if you, like, throw the bobber onto the side of the fish won't see it. Like, hey, Beckish, congratulations. I was just talking earlier about what I have left. Rare fish take longer to see the bobber. Now that is a different wicket altogether. However, the freshwater goby, to my understanding, is not a rare fish. It should, by price, be exceedingly common. Sir. It's just my town has none of them. Or maybe they're just low river fish, and I'm only fishing in high river. Yeah, yet it won't show. I know! Okay, this fish. Oh my gosh, Duckish. Oh, I'm imagining, like, you know... I'm, imagining not showing up for one of my law school finals. And it's like... First of all, there's no way. Come hell or high water, I'd be there. B, just like me saying to the professor, like, hey, so I got the sniffles, and I missed the test. What should we do? And they would be like, failure immediately. You smelt it? You dealt it! And look. The pond smelts are just, you know, ubiquitous. That's why, once again, I am glad that, going back to the previous topic, I am glad that I did not have any exams this semester. And I'm glad that I'm almost done with my papers. Sir? I had to do that by sound. Well, Duckish, if you feel as though you're not in good shape, then please, as much as I enjoy having you here, don't watch the Axeman show. Go study. Well, God, don't do that. Just because, like, you know. But, like, you... No. Avocado, you're not allowed to... You're not allowed to ban one of my top 9 viewers of the year, apparently. Again, I don't know how that's calculated. Oh my gosh. Darkish, I know you are so much younger than I am, and therefore, you know, in high school or whatever, and you haven't gone through college and the first 2 years of law school like I have. Um, yes, Darkish, you were one of the top 9 of the year. Based on what metric? It won't tell me, but yes. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, it's just the idea of studying for something in one. I haven't done that. I haven't done that since high school. Yeah, I have no idea like what the rankings are within that. So you very well could be number 1. I don't just, you know, in the sake of politeness to the people who are like literally here like every single time. You probably aren't, but you're definitely top 9. Based on, again, what metric? Who knows? And I don't, you know, I've never been one to, like, give out, like, VIP badges and things, because I don't believe that people have to, like, be here all the time. Or, like, always be chatting, or whatever. Like, if people want to just, you know, come, hang out, put the stream on in the background, like, that's fine. People want to not watch for 3 months and then jump back in, totally fine. Were you number 4? Mafakata, again, it didn't give me rank order. To be contractually obligated. And yes, Dice, it just gives me, like, it shows it in 9 panels in the recap, in, like, a 3x3 matrix, and then it doesn't, like, reorder them, or it reorders them every time you reopen the page, which means it's not rank order. Oh my gosh, darling. You have a bone smelt? So we've been running all over town looking for one of those. Gosh, I sure wish I had one of those. Yeah, it would be totally nice to have one of those. I wonder if someone might be nice enough to part with there for 397 bells. For seriously? You're not like lying just to have a good laugh or whatever, right now? Wait, you took that? Oh my gosh. You're nominated in 2 categories for Streamers End of the Year Awards. That sounds like so much work. But no, you didn't. Congratulations, Mafakata. I mean, I wasn't necessarily asking you. But you said yes anyway, and that makes me happy, and yeah! Oh yeah, the menu, here you go. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so happy right about now. I'm glad there was someone nice enough to sell it to me, darling. It's been a horrible campaign ever since. Mafakata, I remember how you were around the switcheroo. So you're in good shape. You're sure to win. I mean, maybe you just have a strategy. Aw. I will do a Ruby Sapphire or Ruby Sapphire Emerald Switcher Remerald, at some point. Yeah. Yeah, it's over. I remember. Though I will probably structure it differently. Because I loved the investment that people put into it, but at the same time, some people did care more so than I was going for. And I want it to be fun and exciting and interesting, but not nerve-wracking. Yeah, and Jenny hasn't been updated, even though that was due in in July 2021, which is to say, Avocado, it'll happen. It's on the timeline. Oh, certainly not, Dougish. If you'd be able to tell much easier if Avocado actually didn't like you. Almost And genuinely, with the exception of the Crystal Chicaritas, for whom I made their emote, I might just put both the gold Totodiles and the silver Cyndaquils. Close enough. Tauros, Omastar. You can make the word star out of them. Sure. There are some letters in common, an O and a star. But I'm afraid beyond that... Oh, and the letter A. Yeah. All the letters you need to make Tauros are in Omastar. Oh. I know that feeling. That's a good feeling. Yeah, because you weren't here on Mario Kart night, but Monficato was regaling us with a tale of a textual fisticuffs that arose in another Discord server. In the memes, Jim. I guess no more fish are showing up because my inventory's full of fish. I'm gonna go sell these fish. Why did no one tell me? Duckish, these are the reasons you have to come to the Axeman Show. Here at the Axeman Show, it's leave it or lose it. You're sure right. You're sure right about that, Dice? So earlier statement recanted. Hey, it's alright to be busy. Everyone loves me and interacts with you still, so you think you won. Yeah, no, Duckage, this is what I'm saying. Like, no one's required to be at the Axeman Show. Absolutely no one. But the magic is that sometimes things happen when you're not there, and you get to find out about them later, maybe. And sometimes I tell a story that's just that day, and sometimes you vent a bit and you want to delete the VOD afterward. Or not delete, but unpublish. For those of you who remember the spring. No trash in the river. Now that I've started recycling, I'm getting no trash. Oh, mortgage payment. I think I shall put down 80,000 bells. I've already paid down some of it, which happened off air. Wanted to get it to a nice even 200k. That's down to 120. Not bad, especially given that I just got this upgrade, a couple days ago. Like, within the last week. Making movement. Raking in the dough. Let's go see Tiffany. Haven't popped over to see her yet, and she, I think, is the last of the essential villagers that I haven't spoken to today. Like, I haven't talked to Miranda, Benedict, or Jay, but, like, they're birds. Ah, she's rearranged again. I understand. You're pretty plucky just barging into my house like this. Well, I'm feeling generous today, so come on in, let's wanna. The Endure, the Emerald Sapphire, and Switcher Ruby. You don't consider me for the captain role yet? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do captains again. Kind of thing about there's something I wanted to tell you, darling. Hey, darling, fossils are so retro cool right now. Would you mind digging one up for me, Lesbana?
Got it!
Hey, thanks for doing this, Lesbana. Yeah, we'll get that to you tomorrow, just don't worry about it. That's a tomorrow. Suppose we could cast votes. I haven't come up with the Corcon seat. Commanding officers. Yeah, we're gonna really amp up the military feel of this. I'm still in the process of deciding what I want the you know, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, Switcher, Rapphire to be. Frogtop! Actually, I've already had this, so I'm good. Yeah, already had the graduation gown. I remember this thing because it looks like teeth. A moon hairpin. Oh, I'll take it. A diving mask. Oh, I'll take it. Boy, not a lot to buy today, but... Or not a lot new.
Welcome, Thomas. Well, it's Wednesday, or hump day, as they call it, whoever they are. Sometimes that hump looks huge, but let's both try to get over it.
Ooh. Flashy animation. Yeah, like, I've also replayed Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald within the past couple of months. And so it's like, I've got a better sense for all three games. I know I can do them pretty innately at this point, which is good. The question is, like, because there's a part of me... Oh, I see, Monfacata. You save your special finish for, you know, I'm gonna not finish that. Alright, back to river fishing. Still trying to get that freshwater goby. But so, there's a part of me that, for Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, I would love to do something completely different than the previous switcheroos. Red and Blue switcheroo was, like, A, it was the test of the concept, B, it was the most low-tech version, and C, it was almost entirely focused on version exclusives. Or, you know, Pokemon pairs. Because, like, I did Nidoking and Nidoqueen. And so, you know, then Gold, Silver, Crystal, version exclusives was sort of more loosely part of it just because they didn't, it didn't map as nicely onto those games. Since there were no games that were exclusive, like, just to Crystal. And I didn't do just the, you know, base pair in that one. And so, like, the first decision is to Emerald or not to Emerald. Because the interesting thing about Emerald is it is fundamentally a longer game. Um, a lot of the gyms have more Pokemon. The level curve is steeper up until the Elite Four, and a lot of the gyms are more complicated and longer. And there's extra dungeons that are added in because you have both Magma and Aqua you're dealing with. And so the game, like, it is a more different game than Crystal is. Because Crystal just has, like, you know, a few moments where it's like, hey, Suicune! That's a Suicune! And, like, battle animations, but I don't feel like the battle animations add that much time. Oh, that is a larger fish. Oh. Well, Douglas, here's the thing I'm thinking about vis-a-vis teams. Like, the team structure... Oh, I did not mean to run over that tree. The team structure of Gold, Silver, Crystal was interesting, but very regimented because I decided that I wanted each member of the team to pick a Pokemon. I think I might like to allow, like, more freewheeling team membership where people can choose to join and leave teams at will. And so, you know, there will still be, like, channel point redemptions that create impediments for me, Axeman, the player, that I then have to try and remember. And I need to come up with a better system than penalty for not remembering. Like, if I could... Gonna buy all the Gracie Grace, right? You know, maybe... Yeah. Well, that's, you know, that's part of, like, not having, like, captains. It's like, it's more like, you know, it's more like sports teams, where it's like, you know, hey, I'm just here to watch the game, you start rooting for someone, but maybe things go bad, you didn't have an original strong investment, and so then you're like, man, I'm on Team Sapphire now. Sapphire is doing great. Oops, looks like they had a little mistake-a-roo. I'm gonna switch to Team Ruby. Ruby's doing great. So tell me why you don't. Because it's like, I'm still ideating. Because I've been giving Pokemon a little bit of a break since we had a lot of it over the summer. Yeah. Well, then, you know, you can... It's the same thing of, like, you know, with regular teams, it's like, you know, if you ride or die for a team and the team does well, you get a feeling of moral superiority to those Johnny-come-latelys who are like, ooh, the Atlanta Falcons are in the Super Bowl, they're playing the Patriots, I want the Falcons to win because I hate the Patriots. And then the Falcons lost because Tom Brady. And thus 6 more weeks of winter. Every time the Patriots win a Super Bowl. Every time. It's like the thing that that I liked about having, like, you know, a Discord channel for teams, or Discord channels for teams in the Gold, Silver, Crystal switcheroo was that it actually meant that the teams talk to each other a bit. And I also wasn't having to just keep track in my mind, like, who's on what team, whatever, whatever. Oh, Darkish, I see. So, like a cutoff. I don't know that I like that idea. Just because, A, the back half of Hoenn is a lot longer than the front half. And B, I feel like part of the fun is, like, part of the thing that I genuinely really liked about Gold, Silver, Crystal and its structure was the fact that there were 3 games meant that some games, Gold, got selected more often, despite that not happening at the start, because Gold was a slow starter, if you'll recall. But once Gold got into first and kept having good luck, it stayed in first for pretty much the rest of the time. Because I think Silver got through Johto first. Once Gold made the jump, Gold had it. It was close at the end. It was probably about a half hour apart. Yeah. And then Crystal just, you know, didn't do so hot. But it meant I got a bonus episode with just Crystal. The other thing... Oh, Mitzi, if you're about to ask me to change your catchphrase again, so help me.
Darling. I need to ask you something, and I want you to tell me the truth, Meow. Do you think it's weird the way I can't stop saying Meow?
Weirdo!
You're right, it's time for a change. Wait, I don't want to swap one bad habit for another. Why don't you tell me what I should say? Now's your chance to help me out. What do you think, Meow?
Someone help this cat, because, like, she has asked me 3 times today to change her catchphrase. And I get it now that Tutu has stolen it. No. Like, that... I don't like it. Like, I still got to approve. Yeah. I kind of like, yeah. Because, yeah, boy, like, that I would give to, like, Jay, if he were asking. Because it would make sense for him. I'm gonna go with yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? Did I get that right?
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I like the sound of that. I hope you don't mind if I use it. That's right. Whenever we talk, I'm gonna drop a little nya bomb on you, nya.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Okay, so... Crystal was a fan favorite, don't... Oh, I mean, certainly. Like, I think people would have been plenty happy had Crystal won. It's just, Crystal was not the favorite of the BizHawk Shuffler. The other thing that I have to think about is the BizHawk Shuffler the right way to carry out the switcheroo? 2 considerations. 1, I was constantly worried that it would, like, mess up and delete the entire thing. And I feel very grateful that it didn't. And 2, the giving me the inability to make adjustments on the timing has its vices and virtues. Big ol' F. Oh, just get rid of it! It's a smelt! I don't need it! Honestly, that would have added a flavor to Mitzi that I was not expecting, but that I would have appreciated, Togepi. That I would have appreciated. Like, I think I here's like in my head. Bandwagonable teams. But instead of having set teams at the outset, I play all 3 games simultaneously, Nuzlocke style, so it would be the, the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Switcher Nuzlocke. And the teams can give input as to which of the members, that I catch they would like to see. Two by two. Mom got a 2x2. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because at that point you didn't have, I didn't have the knowledge from Silver in my head. Yeah, so Duckish, do you have sort of more developed thoughts as to why you don't like the idea of bandwagon teams? Because I'm trying to avoid locking people into a losing fight that they don't want to be in, Exactly. Yeah, because Togepi, you were helping coach me through the things that I needed for Silver. Okay, Silver, Gold. Simmer down. Oh wait, not deposit. Sorry. Pay my mortgage. I want to get that down to 100k flat. Nice. Nice. That's not bad. I've knocked 100,000 bells off my debt today. City folk, that's not bad. That was a little delightful, Muffcutter. Thank you for sharing. I mean, the coordinated plotting can still happen. It's just like the teams are more fluid. There was here's what I would expect, Duckish. I'd expect there to be relatively little bandwagoning. Just because it was technically possible during Gold, Silver, Crystal. But no one did it. Because people were like, this is my team. We're talking about a Zangoose Seviper style rivalry whenever the switcheroo gets brought up. Truly. Now, which of you is Zangoose and which of you is Seviper? Because I have ideas in my mind, but I want to see what you two say. Both are interesting Pokemon. Both are very useful. Yeah, I'll definitely do the Discord channels thing again, because I think that was great. Duckish, I more meant... Yeah. I meant the captains, but that also works, yes. Fair enough. Maybe the secret sauce. Get Muffcutter and Togepi on the same team. Because if teams are open selection, it means that if there's a team of like just one or two people, they have way more say over what I do, since they'd be sort of choosing Pokemon along the way.
Hi, Biscuit. Hey, darling. Do I really say dog that much? 'Cause that's what Mitzi said. Maybe I should just never say dog ever again, dog.
But I like it!
Absolutely, Duckish. I completely understand. God, we all did. That's also what I thought. Well, I was also thinking Togepi, Zangoose, both normal types. And also the gold team had a bunch of spooky Pokemon. But I like it.
Really? Really, 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 dog? Sweet. I guess I was worrying about nothing.
Sure were. Don't listen to cats, Biscuit.
I love you.
With your stripy sock ears and your soulless devil eyes. Oh, it's the best. Just like Zangoose. Fair enough. And Zangoose, as we know, is one of the possible avatar Pokemon. Who can learn an offensive ground, fire, water, and flying move. Aerial Ace, Water Pulse, Dig, and probably Fire Punch or something. Zangoose can learn Aerial Ace? Sure can. Zangoose and Absol both. They're among the class of Sinnoh Pokemon that can learn pretty much any TM. Oh. Oh my, Togepi. Oh my. Yeah, don't give them ideas. Gen 10 is coming. Jennifer. Not Tennyson? Alright, sounds like a plan, Duckish. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thank you for participating in the discussion about the next switcheroo. I do not know when that will be, because either I'm going to feel like I can do it during the next semester of law school, and I'll probably do it then, or it's not going to happen until after the bar. Because let me tell you what, there's a real good chance that I'm gone for like 2 months next year. And the nickname's Zang, yeah! Which is really good. I can't remember if we discovered whether there were, like, other possible Avatar Pokemon. The X-Files, where has he gone? Like, it's possible that I'll just do, you know, like Like, it's possible that I'll do, like, study streams here on the Axeman Show channel. Like, maybe I'll just have a live broadcast of me studying for the bar. Like, the entire time. Like, just a snapshot of my apartment. "24 hours study." Like, I could. And the wild thing is, like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, here's the thing. Like, here's the thing with study streams. Like, if you're dedicated to it, like, you pick up steam fast. Like, Study Muffin went from nothing to affiliate in, like, no time. Like, 2 weeks. And that was with, like, spotty schedule. Yeah. Like, doing it for 1 semester with, like, not the best, consistency. Like, I pulled in, like, I want to say, like, 155 followers. Like, its growth rate was better than Axeman's was at any point except for early in the pandemic. Yeah, Motherfucker, that's, like... Well, I have better music than most of the other study streams. TBH. Tibah. And I had learned some lessons from, like, early Axeman, like, you know, here's how you make yourself known and, you know, build connections and do things that will... Was that not 5? Seriously? Like, I'd learned stuff. Stuff that I truly, like, seldom implement now on the Axeman Show, but that's just because, like, I don't have time. But there's a part of me that's like... It would, like... I would have to be comfortable with it. And the problem is I probably would not be, and also I would have to be always studying in my apartment. Which, again, probably wouldn't do. But, like... If you just stream for a long time, oftentimes you're gonna do well just because, like, inertia. Just because, like, you start building up a snowball. Like, Twitch is dumb. Twitch is so dumb. Like, it's so dumb. But the fact of the matter is, if something is on all the time, and it has enough traction to be noticeable, then, like... Didn't say we hate it, I just said it's dumb. Like, there's sort of a compounding tendency. Especially if it's something that, like, no one else is doing. Like, I can't say that I can think of, like, not that I've really looked for this, but I don't think I've seen someone do, like, a complete start-to-finish live stream of their studying for the bar. Start with Zangoose with Flying Move, Ludicolo and a Lapras. Get first gym, get Zangoose a Water Move. Later on, get Ball Toy and give Zangoose a Ground Move. Near the end, Zangoose gets a Fire Move. You could do Ball Toy... Well, I guess if you want to follow, like, Avatar The Last Airbender sequencing, Ball Toy makes sense. And then you go back to the volcano later. Welcome back, Dice. To catch the fire type, because I can't think of a later fire type. Oh. Swap it with something cheap. A Crucian carp. Got a regular carp. There you go. That pond smelled dead. I killed it. It died. It's not a saltwater fish. Like, I have not figured out how I'm going to study for the bar yet. That's sort of the biggest piece of the equation that is going to determine whether or not I'm able to stream, like, at all during that period. Because there's a part of me that's like, hole up somewhere that, like, barely has internet and just read and sleep and read. Ooh, interesting, Dice. I like the idea. And also, you can get some ghost types in Scout Pillar. Or Cave of Origin, depending on which. Mavka, I'm nervous about it, truly. Because, like, I haven't studied like that in a long time. Like, during 1L finals, I was, like, maybe doing, like, 6 or 7 hours a day. Maybe more than that. I can't exactly remember now. But that was only for... Well, it was like 3.5 weeks. But still, I'd have to do sort of twice the amount for a much more important test. Because this is like 8 to 10 weeks of like all day, every day, study, 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 study. It's like I have to set myself up for success in that. Part of that is why I'm doing like all the exercise stuff now, because it's like if I'm gonna be sitting that much every day, I better be darn sure my back's not gonna kill me. Better be darn sure. Zang, Laka, Latara, Boff, and a Magma for Luca. I like it. And you could have a ghost type for Suki. Or the moon, girl! The moon! No, the moon! I'm just gonna sell these bitterlings, honestly. The moon! Lunatone, then. Yeah, for the moon! And honestly, Lunatone probably is not that bad. Like, when I used Soul Rock when I played Ruby, I was like, this is better than I thought it was. I feel like I've toyed around with the idea of using them before, and I have been annoyed early on in training them. But, like, and maybe Soul Rock just has, like, a better special attack stat, or maybe I just understood more what makes Lunatone and Soul Rock good. But, like, Soul Rock was fine. Or maybe. It's like, how's my evening going? It's fine. We've been talking about Pokemon and the bar exam. I mean, Togepi, I wouldn't be surprised. There are a lot of Emerald mods out there. I don't really want this pond smelt. Like, at this point, I'm enjoying the conversation, and I'm, like, enjoying thinking about things, and I'm also enjoying not working on my paper. Ugh. So that's been a whole thing. Derby, that does make sense. And I think, because Groudon isn't a fire type, so I think that's probably the best choice. Or you could do Izai and have it be Entei. Entei might be better personality-wise. This hat. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to, like, completely hide myself. Anyways. I think I'm going to call it there for the evening. By the way, if you were wondering, Tiffany completely, just critiquing the heck out of my house, I think is in day 9. If you want to just, like, scroll through that. Vidya. Yeah. Well, flies by, especially once we get talking. And we had, like, lots of chore stuff today. Is Luigi playing the guitar? No, it's like a fighting game with, Mario and Luigi. Hold on. Lord. But it does kind of look like he's playing the guitar. Yeah. I really like having Spaceman Sam in my house, by the way. Because it's like having another person here. Air guitars. Yeah, it's an air guitar battle. Also, Mario was losing. And I also feel like, you know, Spaceman Sam can keep, you know, Edgar Smythe Carrot Munch company. So, you know, I don't want him getting lonely. One of the things that was on sale yesterday, was the, must be Goof at that game. He's a real goof. Just need Diver Dana. One of the things that was on sale yesterday was the anatomical model, and I thought about having that in my house, and then I was like, gross. But Spaceman Sam, like, he's kind of perfect. Because it's just like, when you're down here, it's like, oh, there's just someone over at the arcade cabinet. And then when you get closer, it's like, oh, it's Spaceman Sam. And you don't have to see that in his eyes are all the stars and galaxies of the universe. Because that sort of undercuts the idea that he's a real living person. And that may be what Edgar Smythe Carrot Munch is seeing, but, like, it's fine. Edgar's a hamster. He doesn't know. It's probably nice for him to be able to see the outside. Because I did not put him by a window. Because I think that would just be cruel. And also drafty. Anyways, thank you so very much for joining this evening. I've had a wonderful time. I hope you have too. I should do a raid. And given that I'm seeing that Esherin is live, how do you spell that hamster's name? I will type it in right now. My keyboard is having an issue. Hold on. It's just adding extra consonants where I do not want them. Edgar Smythe Carrot Munch. Yeah, seeing that Asherin is live, I think I shall raid Asherin. Hope you'll go and say hello. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Excellent tomorrow. I will be back. Hopefully Friday? Saturday's gonna be off, because I've got a family Christmas thing. Friday, tentative. I may need to do holiday shopping. if nothing else, Sunday for Mario Kart, and there'll be videos on YouTube of me playing this game. So if you're sore for content, that's an option. I doubt that you will be. This is the part of the year where it's going to be just a little spottier until we get to New Year's. So I hope you understand and are okay with that. I'll do bonuses where I can. But toodle pip, everyone.